Hello and welcome back to another Stonksy video. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can sign up to KCEX, showing you the exact sign up process, obviously using the Stonksy link, the account creation, showing you around the platform and depositing. So this is going to be the first of a series of videos. The next one we're going to be placing a trade, managing a trade and all that good stuff in the KCEX platform. So do make sure you're following along, and of course, as always, make sure you drop a big like on the video. Make sure you are subscribed, and of course that link in the description will be the Stonksy link for KCEX. Make sure you sign up with that so you get yourself some great bonuses that is designated for using our link. And of course, getting onto the platform now, something to tell you is it is fully non-KYC as well. So it's non-KYC upon account creation, it's non-KYC upon depositing and withdrawing, and of course non-KYC upon trading. You can do all that good stuff without verifying obviously an ID on there and going through the KYC process. That's a good thing to know, obviously, if you typically trade on non-KYC exchanges. Alternatively, you can KYC on there if you want to, and you know, if you're someone who trades with a large amount of money and you like to withdraw all that, obviously there are ways to up them limits, but you do get a huge limit for having a non-KYC account anyway. But yeah, let's get into the video and I'll show you the process on creating and depositing. So as you can see on the screen at the moment, we have got the sign up page. Now obviously what you want to note is a few things that just come standard with the exchange. So you have 0% spot fees, 0% maker fees on obviously futures trades, and a 0.01% taker fee on futures trades. So obviously that means, you know, you're not paying any percentage exchange fee when you're doing spot trading, and of course you're not paying any exchange fee for when you are doing one half of the trade. Obviously opening it is 0% and then obviously closing it will be that 0.01%. Of course, also down at the bottom here we have got withdrawal fees are free, so you can withdraw for free. Obviously typically, you know, you'll pay maybe $1, maybe a couple dollars depending on what chain and what it is you're withdrawing. On KCEX it is free to withdraw, so obviously you'll save yourself a couple of USDT or a couple of obviously dollars in whatever coin it is that you're withdrawing every time you want to withdraw. So good things to note obviously on the sign up page alongside over here. So obviously we have email address, password, and then of course when you're using that Stonksy link, which is in the description, it will be the first link in the description for you. When you click that, it will automatically put the Stonksy referral in there, so obviously you'll automatically be put onto the Stonksy referral link for when you sign up and obviously be eligible for these great bonuses that they are giving out to anyone that signs up with our link. So what I'll do now is I will put in an email address and a password, and then we'll obviously go through the sign up process together. So I've put an email in, obviously using one of the Stonksy emails for this account creation, and I've put a password in, which obviously I've blanked out so you can't see. Obviously this is ticked at the bottom, so now we have the sign up button ready to be clicked, so we will go sign up. We will then do one of these captures. There we go, we beat 73% of users. I was pretty slow on that, to be fair. So obviously now I'll need to put in a verification code. Again, can't say that. Yeah, I'll put in a verification code, and then obviously we'll go through to the next step, which will be obviously loading onto the exchange. Right, so I have got the verification code, which will then take us through to the account. Here we go. So here we are. So you've got new user rewards, so register an account, complete account information. So here you go. So you got some obviously that you will want to do, some obviously others that you may not want to do. So you've got loads up for grabs here, and then of course you can get $100 USDT for binding your X account and sharing the link. But let's have a look around the platform too. So obviously we've got spot, futures. You notice very, you know, instantly is it's very clean, it's very slick. And of course, you know, everything is exactly where it needs to be. So you got spot, you know, as you would imagine, it comes up spot page. Obviously futures, we'll go on to that as well. So I'll give you a little bit of a look round, but like I said, I will be doing another video on obviously opening a trade, managing a trade and closing it, to just give you a full run through on obviously how you do that. But as you can see, you know, loads and loads of spot pairs, and obviously they've got all the headings that you would typically see on most exchanges. And of course it does highlight actually what's new if you're just flicking through, which is a good thing to do. They do have USDT and USDC pairings on there as well for that. But yeah, let's go in and let's put some money in this account. So we'll go on wallet, we'll deposit. So let's load that up and we will deposit. Let's put some Solana in. Right, so I've got the Solana address now. So what I'll do, obviously I'll go and send some Solana in, and then we will obviously take a look in the wallet and obviously have a look at what we can do with that. So we are now deposited. As you can see, I have put 0.59 Solana in, which comes to around 145 USDT in conversion value. Now what I will want to say is that was very, very fast. I put it in and it cleared within literally a couple of minutes. Of course Solana is a fast network, but the processing speed for getting the money in by the exchange itself was very fast. Obviously from here, you know, you can do the usual jazz. You know, we could send this Solana into So if we do, so this will be in spot. So we could send this obviously over here, and we could go and sell this, you know, and obviously send it over to futures if we wanted to. So let's go on Sol market, and obviously, yeah, we could, you know, if we want to sell that, we could sell that there, get rid of that. So let's do that. Let's sell, and then of course we could then transfer it over. So if we go to futures, what we'll do is we'll just transfer it over just to show you the process. Very easy, obviously very simple as well. All there we go. So there's the USDT we've just been given from selling that Solana, and transfer it over, and bam, there we go. And obviously, like we mentioned, you know, you can flick through and you can trade literally anything you want. Look at all these pairs. You know, you've got anything from memes to new releases to whatever really it is that you like to trade. There's so much on offer on KCEX. So that's that. And obviously, I hope you've enjoyed this video on creating an account, how easy it is. Obviously, fully non-KYC as well, which is, you know, there's not many exchanges left around like that. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video on creating an account, depositing, and then obviously just a look around the platform. Like I said, in the next video, we'll be looking on obviously placing a trade, managing a trade, and obviously just how it looks on the KCEX platform. Please do make sure you drop a big like on the video, make sure you subscribe, and of course that link is in the description. If you want to come and sign up to KCEX, you can do so. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.